Kendall Jenner's return to Architectural Digest with a tour of her breathtaking mountain house retreat has captivated millions, not only because of the home's celebrity owner but because of its rare ability to feel luxurious, lived-in, nostalgic, and modern all at once. Designed in collaboration with interior designer Heidi Caillier, the home is a perfect blend of comfort and style, a place where grandma chic meets artistic boldness, and where vintage treasures coexist with playful, patterned interiors. The result is a retreat that feels deeply personal, thoughtfully layered, and effortlessly elegant, making it the kind of space people dream of escaping to. The home's atmosphere begins with the way it welcomes you. Instead of greeting visitors with polished minimalism or stark modernism, Kendall's retreat opens with warmth, soft lighting, richly textured fabrics, nature-inspired hues, and small nostalgic touches that instantly give the impression of a beloved family cabin passed down through generations. But this is no ordinary cabin. Every detail reflects Kendall's personality, her love of art, her appreciation for craftsmanship, and her desire to create an environment where friends and family can gather comfortably without feeling intimidated by ultra-luxury design. Heidi Caillier's influence is visible in every room. Known for her mastery of pattern mixing, vintage sourcing, and cozy lived-in aesthetics, she has helped Kendall achieve a home that feels grounded in history yet fresh and exciting. The decor leans heavily into warm woods, subtle earthy tones, and layers of beautifully patterned textiles, from quilts and throw blankets to custom upholstery and vintage rugs. The spaces feel curated but never staged. You will find objects with stories, collected ceramics, classic wooden furniture, small artworks, woven baskets, and antique lamps, each adding texture and charm. Kendall's love for grandma chic comes through in the playful use of old-fashioned florals, checkered fabrics, ruffled bedding, and mismatched vintage furniture. However, nothing feels outdated. Caillier balances nostalgia with modern touches, bold wall colors, contemporary art, sculptural lighting, and custom-made pieces that elevate the space from sweet to sophisticated. It feels like stepping into a time capsule that has evolved tastefully over decades, even though the choices were made intentionally and recently. One of the standout features of the home is its relationship with the surrounding mountain landscape. Large windows open to breathtaking views of nature, allowing sunlight to wash over the interiors throughout the day. Instead of competing with the scenery, the interior design harmonizes with it. Warm woods mirror the nearby forests, earthy tones reflect the natural terrain, and soft, cozy textures mimic the peaceful atmosphere outside. Kendall's goal was to build a retreat, a place to breathe, unwind, and escape, and every design choice supports that intention. The living areas are crafted with gathering in mind. Plush sofas layered with patterned pillows and throws invite long conversations, movie nights, or quiet reading sessions. Vintage coffee tables showcase stacks of art books, candles, and small decor pieces that feel intentionally placed yet irresistibly touchable. A mix of patterns, stripes, florals, plaids, creates visual interest without feeling cluttered. The secret is balance. Muted tones, repeated motifs, and quality craftsmanship tie everything together. Her mountain retreat also reveals her passion for art and meaningful collectibles. Whether it's framed artwork on the walls, hand-painted ceramics, or unique sculptural decor, each piece feels chosen with care. Instead of filling her home with trendy, mass-produced items, Kendall leans toward pieces that feel personal and soulful. This adds to the home's charm and enhances its story-driven aesthetic. The kitchen, another highlight, embraces a classic yet cozy feel with rustic cabinetry, polished stone countertops, and vintage-inspired fixtures. Open shelving allows decorative pieces, ceramics, glassware, vintage bowls, to become part of the room's visual appeal. Even the kitchen feels like a place where memories are made. Family dinners, slow mornings, and warm gatherings during cold mountain nights. The bedrooms continue the theme of comfort and nostalgia. Patterned bedding, soft quilts, antique dressers, and floral curtains create a sense of calm and safety. These rooms are meant to feel like sanctuaries, offering visitors the feeling of being embraced by the space. Nothing feels overly modern or sharp. Instead, the rooms radiate softness, warmth, and harmony. The bathrooms are equally charming, featuring vintage tiles, warm hues, and classic fixtures. Rather than opting for sleek, glossy surfaces, Kendall embraces a more organic, lived-in look. It's the kind of bathroom you'd find in an old countryside home, except elevated with Kendall's sophisticated touch. What makes Kendall Jenner's mountain retreat truly inspiring is how accessible the style feels. Despite being owned by a supermodel, the home doesn't rely on expensive showpieces or rare designer furniture. Instead, the charm comes from thoughtful styling, quality materials, and a willingness to mix patterns, textures, and eras. Anyone can draw inspiration from her approach and bring that same cozy, nostalgic, mountain-inspired vibe into their own home. To help recreate that aesthetic, editors and interior experts often highlight furniture and decor pieces that evoke the same warmth, whimsy, and lived-in appeal. Think patterned armchairs, vintage-inspired rugs, earthy-toned sofas, hand-thrown ceramic tableware, floral bedding, quilted throws, checkered textiles, antique lamps, and rustic wooden furniture. These pieces combine to create a home that feels welcoming, artistic, and deeply personal. Kendall's home is a reminder that luxury is not always about extravagance. Sometimes, true luxury is about comfort, the comfort of soft fabrics, warm lighting, familiar patterns, and thoughtful details that make a space feel safe and serene. Her retreat is designed not to impress but to soothe. It's a place where memories are made, where laughter fills the rooms, and where every corner feels cared for. As more people look for ways to make their homes cozy havens rather than showrooms, Kendall's mountain aesthetic offers a refreshing direction. It encourages mixing old and new, embracing imperfections, and choosing pieces that bring joy rather than simply fill space. It celebrates character, creativity, and comfort over minimalism and rigidity. In a world obsessed with fast trends and fleeting styles, Kendall Jenner's mountain retreat stands as a timeless example of emotional, soulful interior design. It shows how a home can tell a story, about the people who live there, the memories they create, and the atmosphere they want to share with those they love. It's a home that reflects Kendall's personal journey, her evolving tastes, and her deep appreciation for authenticity, nature, and comfort. By opening her doors once again to Architectural Digest, Kendall not only invites viewers into her private sanctuary but also inspires millions to rethink the way they design their own spaces. Her mountain retreat proves that beauty lies in warmth, character, and the courage to blend different eras and styles with confidence. Whether it's the cozy patterns, the vintage charm, the grandma chic touches, or the curated collectibles, Kendall Jenner's mountain home is a masterclass in creating a space that feels both magical and meaningful, a place where style meets soul, and where every visitor feels welcomed, embraced, and inspired.